Hey, this is Life with Sean Renee here, back with another video. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. This video is about my roommate horror story. Let's watch the video.
So I want to do a story time about how I had a traumatic and horrible roommate for 6 to 8 months and how she eventually got evicted. It has been a couple of years, so I feel like now it's just irrelevant, but it's very much a story. This happened about 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago when I was in college. I lived in off-campus student apartments. The way it was set up is that it was 4 people living in one apartment. We shared a living room and we shared a kitchen area. These apartments were brand new, newly built, so we were basically the first people to live in the apartment complex. I was starting grad school. One of my roommates was a senior in undergrad, and the other 2 roommates, I believe, were sophomores to juniors in undergrad. Me and the 2 sophomores had year leases, and the senior had a 6-month lease. Her 6-month lease ended, she graduated, boom, she moved out. It was just the 3 of us living in that apartment for about a year. We got along good, we hung out in the living room together, the house was decorated, it was clean, everything was awesome. We had a good little flow, and then we got an email that we were getting a new roommate. To be fair, we weren't really looking forward to it because we had gotten so comfortable in our space with just 3 people that we felt like 4 was a crowd, but whatever. We cleared the space in our kitchen, cleared the space in some cabinets. We made room for her. I actually met her first. On accident, but still. She wasn't moving in, but she was checking out the apartment. I see her. We exchange niceties. Hi, how are you? So nice to meet you. Like, she's looking forward to living with us. Blah, blah, blah. Cool. She moved in on probably like a Saturday. And at some point, we all sat down in our kitchen and just got to talking, getting to know each other. So it's me, my other 2 roommates, and the new girl. The new girl's just telling us about her background. And there's just certain things that I'm like, okay. She had told us this whole story. Mind you, she just met us. Told us a whole story about how she beat some girl up over a prom dress and that she be scrapping and da-da-da. And we're like, oh, okay, like. And at some point in the conversation, I complained about the fact that my back hurts. To which this girl, who has only met me for maybe 24 to 48 hours, proceeds to go into her room and bring out baby oil and offer me a back massage. I think that's weird. And I'm like, no, like, it's okay. Like, nah, I'm good. Like, I mean it, I'm good. And she's just like, oh, okay, like, whatever, I guess conversation moves on. She definitely overshared in a lot of areas of the conversation, but I understand some people are just big sharers. I believe in this conversation is where we find out that she moved from 2 doors down, from almost getting into a fight with that roommate. So the apartment complex moved her to our apartment. I feel like she told a story, but I can't remember. Red flag. Our first issue came up on Tuesday. Mind you, she moved in Saturday. She was definitely somebody that liked to party. Completely fine. We're in college. On Tuesday at 3 a.m., I hear her coming in with a group of people. This turns into a full-on party. I mean, our house has people by everybody's door, living room full of people, kitchen got people in it, music on the TV, full blast, walls shaking. It's Tuesday at 3 a.m. So I shoot a nice little text in our group chat, and I'm like, hey girl, like it's 3 a.m. midweek, like can we turn it down just a little bit? She's like, yeah girl, I got you. Turns it down a smidge. Not really enough, but okay. I'm not trying to go out there and be like that person. I just met the girl. I then hear someone ask for water from the roommate. Mind you, she don't got groceries yet. My other roommate was the only one that had like cases of water in our pantry. I hear the girl rip open the case of water and give water to her friends. That's crazy. You don't even know the girl. Didn't even ask her. That was an issue. Party eventually dies down. The issue was never her having people over. It was always the fact that it was never clean after people came over. When people would leave, there would be half-drank cups of liquor, Rillo guts, baggies, just all kinds of stuff in the couch, on the coffee table, in the kitchen. It was bad. And this is kind of how the apartment would look after she had people over. Those pizza boxes were there for 2 weeks. And it would take forever for her to get around to actually cleaning it up. It was also the kind of people that she would bring over. She made it very clear to us that she did Pepsi and that she also, like, she smokes, whatever. So she had like 30-year-old drug dealers in our house, people that brought guns in our house, weapons, like older men. Like, it was weird. And we try not to be rude about like who you can and can't have over, but it's like, we gotta feel safe too. She started taking up a lot of space and the environment felt less and less shared over time. Like, she might get trashed with her friends and she would like sleep on our couch. And like, I mean, slept on the couch like so much to where it was like stained. The next issue we had was her using things without asking. So I noticed that some of my Tupperware was used for food that I did not make. So I kind of politely told her, like, hey, I understand you might need to use something, but, like, please ask me in the future if you're going to use something that is mine. And she was like, okay, girl, like, I got you. She did not, in fact, have me at all. This also slowly progressed into her using our roommate stuff, and she would use cups, plates, bowls, and she definitely wouldn't clean them, definitely wouldn't put them back. So when you needed something, your stuff was dirty. And we had a system, like, if you're going to wash dishes, you just wash all the dishes. That's what me and my roommates were doing. Once she started coming in the picture, oh no, everyone started washing their own stuff. You got dishes, that's your problem. Because then she would proceed to leave her own dishes, piles of dishes, and they would never get clean because I'm not cleaning that. And when I say piles of dishes, let me show y'all. And that is because we piled all her dishes into one corner next to the sink because we had refused to continue cleaning up after her. At some point, she befriended one of my roommates. They both kind of liked to party. They would go out on Fridays together. But this relationship between them ended up getting very toxic and very unhealthy for the roommate. And, you know, God bless her child. It was definitely difficult for her. So she grew comfortable in taking that roommate's things. She would go into the roommate's room even when she wasn't there. And then it turned into her stealing things. At this point, due to the people that were coming in and out of our apartment and her, we all started locking our doors. We had lived a year and a half without locking the doors ever to locking our doors before we leave every single time. Stuff definitely kind of spiraled down really fast. We definitely found out this girl's a liar, a manipulator. She made us feel crazy. She drove me insane, and my friends know that. Even when we would try to be calm, we try to address stuff calmly, made me feel crazy. To top it all off, halfway through her stay with us, she got a dog, a puppy. As a person that cannot keep her own space clean, she got a puppy.
That girl needed to go. Like, you can't be coming to somebody's house and be acting crazy like you. That's probably why she got kicked out 2 or 3 doors down. Because she was not caring and she wasn't being respectful to other people's stuff. Oh gosh, if I find part 2, I definitely will upload. This is Life with Sean Renee. What do y'all think about this video? You know what to do, comment below. And more videos are on the way. Bye.